Pakistan struck targets in Afghanistan's Kabul city, southern Kandahar, and eastern Paktia province overnight, as the Pakistani Defense Ministry declared an open war with its neighbor on Friday. The cross-border fighting has intensified following months of clashes and skirmishes. Security sources in Pakistan said the strikes involved air and ground strikes against Taliban posts, headquarters, and ammunition depots in multiple sectors along the border. Both sides reported heavy losses, issuing differing figures that Reuters could not independently verify. Pakistani Defense Minister Khawaja Mohammad Asif said the country had made efforts to keep the situation normal through direct means and friendly countries, and it had engaged in full-fledged diplomacy, but the Taliban became a proxy for India. He said after the withdrawal of NATO forces, it was expected that there would be peace in Afghanistan, and the Taliban would focus on the interests of the Afghan people and peace in the region. However, he said the Taliban turned Afghanistan into a colony of India, gathering terrorists in Afghanistan and exporting terrorism. He said Pakistan's patience had run out, and when attempts are being made to target Pakistan with aggression, its security forces are now giving a decisive response. The United Nations said a new decree from the Taliban government will further crush rights and freedoms in the war-torn nation.
The de facto authorities have used the law on the propagation of virtue and prevention of vice to crack down on men's beards, compel strict wearing of women's hijab, implement the requirement for women to be accompanied by a male guardian, prohibit music and images of living beings, and enforce mandatory prayers. Significant numbers of refugees continue to return to Afghanistan, most of them forced back by neighboring countries, particularly Pakistan and the Islamic Republic of Iran. The vast majority arrive with few belongings, little access to healthcare and education, and no job prospects.
In recent months, Pakistan reported fightings and terrorist attacks, with the most recent being the death of 5 policemen and 2 civilians in a militant ambush in Kohat on Tuesday.